haven't warmed up or stretched out today, so your height will be helpful for what I'm up to. Sometimes our opponent has a fairly wide stance. So as they retreat, the wide stance makes the foot sweep awkward, right? So you go boom, boom, here, here. Let's move this leg out to the side that way more. So now I'm trying to do a sweep where my standing foot is not close to what I'm after, and as I try my sweep, it's awkward. Now it's the same energy of having my back leg come to the front to do the sweep, but I can turn that into a roundhouse kick that goes up to the head. It's the same movement. My body doesn't know much difference. The only thing that's happening as my hip comes around is it tells this foot to go low or high, depending on what I see and what I feel. If the stance is narrow, I'll bring this foot like sideways to me. Yeah, if the stance is narrow, the foot sweep just feels really good. So all we have to do in essence is have this model in mind, and in the heat of battle, we get things going. We start our recipe, boom, boom, and we see what he feels like. Does the sweep feel good? Or is it a wide stance and the sweep does not feel good? I turn it into a roundhouse kick potentially. So my body gets going with the same route, but I have an A and a B. So more important in the script of movements is to capture the principles. Principle number 1 was how to get through the gap. We have our footwork entry that helps us make up ground with the expectation that somebody's backing up. And that way we can still make contact even though they're retreating. Next, we're mixing up levels. High followed by low. It's very difficult if you block high to then pick up low, right? Or you can go low, high. It's very difficult to go low, back up to high. That mix is magic and it's basic, right? Next, we have a foot sweep. Foot sweeps are really good in the mix of movement, in the dynamic of movement. Big stances are attractive to foot sweep. So if your opponent is retreating with taking big steps, they'll go down easier, right? Or if you do a foot sweep and they have a big stance to begin with, this affects them much better than somebody who's got small stances. And we talked about just the nuances of foot sweeping. We want our foot low, we want to catch them on the heel, bring it towards the toes. Yeah? So those principles you can package in lots of different ways, and the packaging of these things are really important. So you can create your own combos. You don't have to do this script, and most people do their own combos, but as you mature, these are the underlying elements that are going to bring you success.